Hello my dear students, I welcome you all for SVK tutorials. In this video, I will be solving the model question paper 1 and 2 of module 4. So I am giving complete solutions of module 4. The module name called probability distribution is common for both CS branch and EC branch. So you people both can refer this video and do subscribe to my YouTube channel and press like button after watching this video. In module 4, the question number 7a is given as follows. A random variable x has the following probability function. Though they have given x and p of x, we need to find the value of k and calculate mean and variance of the given set of data. So as they have provided the set of data, from this I need to find the value of k. So as they have been provided, it is a probability function. X has been following probability function. So it is p of x is a PDF. So what is the definition of PDF? PDF is nothing but probability of xi should be probability of each event should be positive for all k greater than or equal to 0, since k is need to find. That's why k should be positive. Then summation of all the p of xi should be equal to 1. Summation of all the probability of event should be equal to 1. So considering that as they have provided p of x, so 0.1, adding all these values, we are going to get this, adding all the values of p of x. So I have done, which is equated to 1. So therefore left hand side will be equal to, I got 4k plus 0.6, and I have shifted this 1 to left hand side, which becomes minus 1 equal to 0. Solving this thing, I am going to get 4k equal to 0.4. So simplifying that, k value will be 0.1. I got the value of k as 0.1. So now resubstituting that value, we can get the reconstruct this table. So we are going to get, in place of k, 0.1. So this will become 0.2, and this is nothing but 0.1. So using these values, we need to find mean and variance. So we know the formula for mean. Mean is given by summation I equal to 1 to n xi into p of xi. Xi into p of xi. You know what is x and you know what is p of xi. This is x1 and this will be p of x1. Just multiply these two and or add all the values. What we are going to get? So that is minus 2 into 0.1 plus minus 1 into 0.1 plus 0 into 0.2 plus 1 into 0.2 plus 2 into 0.3 plus 3 into 0.1. Simplifying this part, we are going to get the mu value as 0.8. So similarly, I am going to find out variance. Variance is given by the standard formula, that is summation I equal to 1 to n xi minus mu the whole square into p of xi. Xi minus mu. So you know the value of mu, that is 0.8. You can substitute. You know what is xi, it has given in the set of data, and you know what is p of xi. We have calculated that by solving the value of k. So substituting all these values and expanding that, we are going to get minus 2 minus 0.8 the whole square into 0.1 plus minus 1 minus 8 whole square into 0.1 plus of 0 minus 8 the whole square into 0.2 plus of 1 minus 0.8 the whole square into 0.2 plus 2 minus 0.8 the whole square into 0.3 plus 3 minus 0.8 the whole square into 0.1. Simplifying this, I got the value of variance as 2.16. So this is how we need to calculate the for the given set of PDF mean and variance. So also we can find the value of k by using the definition of probability density function. So moving on to next problem, I will be solving the mean and standard deviation of the binomial distribution separately. You can wait for upcoming videos. So and we will take the question number 7c. In a test on 20,000 electric bulbs, it was found that the life of the particular make was normally distributed. They have given the problem on normal distribution. So we'll see the solution, how to solve this kind of problem. So this is what the given problem. They have given the average life of the electric bulb as 2000 hours and standard deviation sigma as 60 hours. So if a person purchases 2500 bulbs, find the number of bulbs that are likely to last for more than 2500 hours, less than 1950 hours, between 1900 and 2100 hours. So consider the given data. They have given the average, that is mean mu, that is 2000, and sigma equal to 60. We can find out z value by using the formula z equal to x minus mu by sigma. So x minus mu value is 2000 divided by 60. So simplifying this, to find probability of, first we need to find what probability of x greater than 2500 hours, more than 2500 hours. So x greater than 2500. So I will put x value equal to 2500 in this formula. I am going to get 2500 minus 2000 will be 500 divided by 60. So z is equal to 500 by 60, which is equal to 8.33. So therefore probability of x greater than 2500 will be equal to z greater than 8.3. So 0.5 minus 5 of 8.33. So therefore 0.5 minus 0.5, this value 5 of 8.3 is given, it will be given. So you can make use of that value, which is 0.5. 0.5 minus 0.5 will be equal to 0. So therefore, giving the conclusion, therefore the number of bulbs that are likely to last for more than 2500 hours is 2500. Since they have given 2500, he is going to purchase 2500 into 0 will be equal to 0. So going with the next one, that is less than 1950 hours. So probability of x less than 1950. If x equal to 1950, you are going to get z values minus 0.83. So therefore, we have the formula, standard formula, that is probability of z less than minus 0.83. So this is how we can calculate. You are going to have negative value. So in a normal distribution curve, you are going to have the negative value is like this, which is minus 0.833. So as we know that under normal distribution it is symmetric over the value mu, so we can take over this value, so and find out phi of 0.83, which is nothing but 0.5. This value is what, this whole value is 0.5. 0.5 minus of 0.83, subtract this part, so we are going to get subtract this part, we are going to get 0 to 0.83 is nothing but phi of 0.83. Subtracting that value, we are going to get, so as we know this value, phi of 0.83 will be known for us, so it will be given in the set of data. So substituting that value, I got probability of x less than 1950 is 0.2033. So therefore, giving the conclusion, by multiplying 2500, we are going to get nearly approximately 508 values, 508 bulbs. So now I need to find out between 1900 and 2100. First substitute x equal to 1900, then I am going to get z value as minus 1.667. Similarly, if I substitute 2100, I am going to get z value as 1.67. So I got opposite values. Probability of x z lies between minus 1.67 and plus 1.67. This is the way we are going to have. So this is the area under the given normal distribution. So therefore I can write this as 2 times of this portion. So 2 times of the positive portion. So 2 times of probability of z lies between 0 and 1.67. So therefore phi of 1.67, phi of this is 1.67. Phi of 1.67 is given by 0.4525 multiplied by 2. We are going to get 0.905. So now multiplying this value by 2500, I am going to get the answer as what? Approximately equal to 2263, 2263 bulbs like to last between 1900 and 2100 hours. So this is how to calculate the problems on normal distribution problem. Moving on to the next part. This is what the next question we have. Question number 8a. Find the constant k such that f of x is equal to discontinuous function kx square lying between x lying between 0 and 3. 0 otherwise it is a probability density function. Also compute probability of x is greater than 1, less than 2, probability of x less than or equal to 1, probability of x greater than 1. So we need to solve this problem, and by using the definition of PDF we can find the value of k. After finding the value of k, substitute the value of k and solve these three questions. So to find the value of k, as we know that probability function is positive, and it is discontinuous function, we are going to consider integral minus infinity to plus infinity f of x dx will be equal to 1. So as the function has been defined minus infinity to plus infinity, the function has been defined only in the interval 0 to 3, has been defined as what? Kx square. Kx square. So for that reason, I am going to write the integral 0 to 3 kx square dx equal to 1. Integrating this, k is a constant term. Integral of x square is given by what? X cube by 3. Limit 0 to 3 equal to 1. Substitute the limit. So we are going to get 3 cube minus 0. So 3 cube minus 0 is 3 cube itself. 3 cube by 3, get one term get cancelled. You are going to left out with 3 square. 9 times of 9k, which is equal to 1. So k will be equal to what? 1 over 9. K will be equal to 1 over 9. Substituting this in the above expression, substituting in this place, we are going to get the answer as what? X square by 9. X square by 9. Now I can find out probability of whatever they have been asked. We can find out probability of x lying lying between 1 to 2. So x lying between 1 to 2 is given by, so as 1 to 2 lies in the interval 0 and 3, as the value 1 to 2 lies inside the interval 0 to 3, so we can consider integral 1 to 2 x square by 9 dx. Integrating this, integral of x square is x cube by 3. 3 into 9 is 27, and substitute the limits of 1 to 2. We are going to get 8 cube, means 2 cube will be what? 8. 2 cube equal to 8, minus 1 cube is 1. 8 minus 1 will be 7. 7 by 27 is the required answer for probability of x lying between 1 and 2. So next, going with the probability of x less than or equal to 1. X less than or equal to 1 is given by integral 0 to 1, as the value is lying between 0 to 3. So I need to consider only the range 0 to 1. Only the range 0 to 1. X square by 9 dx. So integrating that part, I am going to get x cube by 27. Limit x equal to 0 to 1. Substituting upper limit, 1 cube is 1, minus 0 cube is 0. So 1 minus 0 will be 1. 1 by 27 is the required answer. 1 by 27 is the required answer. So similarly, probability of x greater than 1 is given by the formula integral 1 to 3. Since the interval lies between 0 to 3, so in that interval they are asking to find greater than 1. So I need to have only this value 0 or 1 to 3 x square by 9 dx, x square by 9 dx. So integrating that part, we are going to get x cube by 27. So substituting the limit 1 to 3, I am going to get what I am going to get. So which is nothing but 1 by 27 is common. So upper limit is 3 cube, minus 1 cube is 1. So 3 cube is how much? 1 over 27 times of 3 cube is 27, minus 1. So which is equal to 26 by 27 is the required answer. So this is how to calculate the problems of PDF. So moving on to next problem. So 2% of fuses manufactured by a firm are found to be defective. Find the probability that a box containing 200 fuses contains no defective fuses, 3 or more defective fuses, at least 1 defective fuses. So this is how to solve that problem. So we need to use Poisson's distribution, as they have given the number of fuses is huge here. So therefore we can consider Poisson's distribution. So consider the probability of success, that is p equal to 0.02, 0.02, and n equal to 200. N equal to 200. Let X be the number of fuses manufactured by a firm that are defected. So therefore, we know that probability of X is given by e power minus mu into mu power X divided by X factorial. What is mu? What does mean? So mu is given by NP. So NP, mu equal to what? 4. So just substituting the value of n and p, we are going to get 200 into 0.02 will be equal to 4. So therefore, p of x will be e power minus 4 into 4 power x divided by x factorial. So going with the first part, none of them. That is, none of them means put x equal to 0. So when I put x equal to 0, wherever I have x term, I will put x equal to 0. 4 power 0 is 1. 0 factorial is also 1. You are left out with only e power minus 4. E power minus 4 value is what? 0.01832. So similarly, going with probability of x greater than or equal to 3, more than 3 or more than. So for that reason, I will consider 1 minus probability of x less than or equal to 2. So we are going to get the answer as 0.76190. So by just finding out probability of x equal to 0, probability of x equal to 0 plus probability of x equal to 1 plus probability of x equal to 2, in this expression, we are going to get, and simplifying that part, I am going to get the answer as 0.676190. Similarly, probability of x greater than or equal to 1, probability of x greater than or equal to 1 is given by 1 minus probability of x is equal to 0. So put x equal to 0 in this expression. You are left out with already you know that value 0.01832. Subtracting with 1, we are going to get 0.9817 is the required answer for the given problem. This is how to solve this simple problem. So moving on to next question. We'll see next question. So next question is on normal distribution. So in a normal distribution, 31% of items are under 45 and 8% of items are over 64. Find the mean and standard deviation of the distribution. So by using normal distribution, so we need to find, for the given data, we need to find mean and standard deviation. So this is what the given problem. So we can write phi of z as what? 1 over square root of 2 pi into integral 0 to z e power minus z square divided by 2 times of dz. As we are solving by using the normal distribution, so we can have the formula like this, and they have provided phi of 0.5 is 0.19 and phi of 1.4 is 0.42. So using these two values, we can solve this problem easily. So also they have provided probability of x less than or less than 45 is equal to 31%, that is 0.31 convert to decimal. Probability of x greater than 64 converted to decimal 0.08. But z is given by what? X minus mu by sigma, as I discussed earlier. So now x is what? X is nothing but sigma sigma times of z plus mu. Simplifying this, cross multiplying sigma here. So we are going to get sigma z, and shifting this mu to left hand side, I am going to get plus mu. So now simplifying that, in place of x, so in place of x, I am going to substitute sigma z plus mu, which is less than 45, which is equal to 0.31. Similarly, sigma z less than 45 minus mu, which will be equal to 0.31. So simplifying that, so z will be what? Probability of z is less than 45 minus mu by sigma equal to 0.31. So therefore, probability of z greater than 0 plus, we are solving for up to 0 to whatever the value we have. That is what we are doing. So greater than z means this is the whole value greater than z. So probability of z greater than z 0 plus probability of 0 less than z less than 45 minus mu by sigma, which is equal to 0.31. So we know that according to normal distribution, so the along along this mean. So this portion is zero point 0.5. So therefore I have written the probability of z greater than 0 as 0.5 plus phi of, so as z is starting from 0 to this value, phi of z 45 minus mu by sigma, which is equal to 31, 0.31. So shifting this term to right hand side, we are going to simplify that. We are going to get minus 0.19. So simplifying that, so identifying by looking at the table, or also they have provided this value. So if they have provided, we can write down directly this value as minus of phi of 0.5. So simplifying that part, we are going to get 45 minus mu by sigma will be equal to minus 0.5, minus 0.5. That is what we are going to write. So using this, I am going to consider an equation called 45 equal to mu minus 0.5 sigma. Name that as equation 1. Similarly, consider another value along 64, along 8%. So I am going to get the expression as follows. So same way we will solve for an linear equation in terms of mu and sigma. That is what we are going to do. So this is what I got the equation 2. So solving equation 1 and 2, I am going to get the values of mu and sigma. So that is what they have asked. So mean and standard deviation of the given problem we can find out easily. So this is one of the easiest problem to solve in your exam. Now moving on to next model question paper. So this is what we have. So again, there are given a set of data. So it is a probability density function. We need to find the value of k. Then afterwards we need to find probability of x less than 6, probability of x greater than or equal to 6, and probability of x lying in 0 and 5. So let us solve this problem. So since x is a probability density function, we know the definition. Probability of x is greater than or equal to 0 for all k greater than or equal to 0, and the summation of all probability of all event is equal to 1. So adding all the values of p of x and finding out the value of k. So we are going to get the value of k as 1 by 10. So add all these values, we are going to get an quadratic equation. So from that quadratic equation, we are going to get two roots. So in that we need to consider positive value. For that reason, we have considered k value as 1 by 10. Afterwards, we can substitute the k value in the above set of data. So we can find out the remaining part of the question. So therefore, this is what, after substituting the set of data, we are going to get the set of data becomes as follows. So then now I can find out probability of x less than 6, which is given by 1 minus probability of x greater than or equal to 6. So which is nothing but 1 minus probability of x equal to, as we have 6 and 7, just two values we need to find. So probability of x equal to 6 plus probability of x equal to 7, which is given by 1 minus 1 by 50 plus 17 by 100. Simplifying this, we are going to get 81 by 100. So which is nothing but 0.81. If you consider this problem, probability of x lies in 3 and 6, we need to know that 3 is not included in this expression. So starting from 4, probability of 4 plus probability of 5 plus probability of 6, if we do that, we are going to get the required solution. So if they ask to find just a probability of x greater than or equal to 6, you need to find just probability of x equal to 6 plus probability of x equal to 7. So simplifying that, what we are going to get, 1 by 50 plus 17 by 100. Simplify this, you are going to get the required answer. So also they have been asked to find probability of x lies in 0 and 5. So as the interval 0 and 5, as it is inside the given interval, so we need to find just starting from 1. So we need to go with probability of x equal to 1 plus probability of x equal to 2 plus probability of x equal to 3 plus probability of x equal to 4. If we add these values, 1 by 10 plus 1 by 5 plus 1 by 5 plus 3 by 10. If we do this, so how much we are going to get? That will be the required answer. So this is how to find the probability density function, and we can find the unknown value called k. After finding the value of k, we can solve individual problems like this. Moving on to next problem. So I'll be solving find the mean and the standard deviation of Poisson's distribution separately. You can wait for a while. So I will be uploading this video also. So moving on to question number 7c. The marks of 1000 students in an examination follow a normal distribution. So it is the problems on normal distribution problem. So with a mean mu equal to 70 and standard deviation sigma equal to 5. Find the number of students whose marks will be less than 65, more than 75, between 65 and 75. Let us see the solution. So they have given mu value equal to 70 and sigma equal to 5, n equal to 1000. So after noting down these values, so we know according to standard normal variant, we can write z as what? X minus mu by sigma. So x minus 70 divided by 5. Then go with first problem, that is if x equal to 65, if x equal to less than 65. So consider x equal to 65, substitute that value in standard formula. We are going to get z equal to -1. So probability of x less than 65 is nothing but probability of z less than -1, which can be written as it is symmetric about the mean value z mu equal to 0. So we can write that as probability of z greater than 1, probability of z greater than 1. So if we just solve 0.5, this value is 0.5 minus 5 of 1. So minus 5 of 1, that is what I have taken. 0.5 minus 5 of 1. 5 of 1 is given by 0.3413. Subtracting these two, so we are going to get the answer as 0.1587. So therefore, the number of students scoring less than 65 marks is given by multiplying the number of students, that is 1000 into 0.1587. We are going to get approximately 159. So it is as similarly as we did in question paper 1. So next we are going to find if x equal to 75, z equal to 1 we are going to get. So probability of z greater than 1 will be equal to 0.5 minus 5 of 1. So which is nothing but a same answer you are going to get. So next to find probability of x lies in 65 and 75. So put x equal to 65, above you have done. When you put x equal to 75, already you have done. So you are going to get the range as what? -1 and +1. So probability of -1 less than z less than 1, which can be written as what? 2 times of probability of z 0 to 1. Always you should find out 0 starting from 0. While finding 5 value, we need to substitute, we need to get probability starting from 0 to 1 or 0 to k. So that becomes 2 times of 5 of 1. So 5 of 1 value known. So 2 times of that value will be 0.6826 is the required answer. So but we have 1000 number of students. So multiply by 1000 number of students, we are going to get 1000 into 0.6826 will be equivalent to 683 is the required answer. This is how we need to solve the problem of normal distribution. So now let us move on to next problem. Find the constant k such that f of x is equal to discontinuous k x e power minus x. X lies in 0 and 1. 0 otherwise it is a PDF. Find the mean. Just we need to find the mean and k value. So if we find the k value, then automatically we can find the mean value. So this is what the problem. So now we are going to find out, apply the definition. My integral minus infinity to plus infinity f of x dx will be equal to 1. So therefore, as the interval only lies between 0 to 1, 0 to 1. So I have applied the definition over there. So in that region, the function is defined as k x e power minus x. That is what I have substituted. So then apply integration by parts. So x into e power minus x can be integrated as x into e power minus x divided by derivative of minus x is minus 1 minus derivative of x is 1 into integral of e power minus x by minus 1 is e power minus x divided by minus 1 the whole square. Limit, if I differentiate 1, you are going to get 0. So stop at that stage. Substitute the limit 0 to 1, which will be equal to 1. So after substituting the limit, upper limit and lower limit carefully. So put x equal to 1. 1 into e power minus 1 divided by minus 1 will be minus 1 e power minus 1 minus e power minus 1 divided by plus 1 minus lower limit. When x equal to 0, this whole term is 0. That's why it is 0. Minus e power 0 is 1. So minus 1. So minus into minus plus 1. So here minus e power minus 1 minus e power minus 1 becomes minus 2 e power minus 1. So simplifying this, we can find out k value, that is by taking LCM and applying laws of indices. E power minus 1 can be written as e power minus 1 can be written as 1 over e. So I got this value as minus 2 by e plus 1. Taking LCM as e, I am going to get e minus 2 divided by e, and shifting this term to right hand side, we are going to get k value as e by e minus 2. E by e minus 2 is the required value of k. Substituting in f of x, we are going to get f of x as what? E by e minus 2 into x e power minus x. X lies in 0 to 1, otherwise it is 0. Now finding out mean formula is what? Minus infinity, integral minus infinity to plus infinity x f of x dx, which is equal to integral 0 to 1. In place of f of x, I need to substitute this whole function. So it will be x into e power e by e minus 2 into x into e power minus x dx. So x into x becomes what? X square. So x square and e by e minus 2 is a constant term. Take out that e by e minus 2. So integral 0 to 1 x square e power minus x dx. So by applying integration by parts, I am going to get x square e power minus x divided by minus 1 minus derivative of x square is 2x into e power minus x by minus 1 the whole square is plus 1 into integral of e power minus x by plus 1 will be e power minus x by minus 1 into derivative of x is 2x is 2 itself. So derivative of 2 is 0. Stop at this stage. Substitute the limits. So after substituting the limits, we are going to get this term. So wherever we have x term, so x 0 into anything is 0. So the lower limit is 0 minus 0 minus 2. So simplifying that part, we are going to get minus 5 e power minus 1 plus 2. So again applying laws of indices and taking LCM of e, we are going to get minus 5 plus 2 e divided by e. As this value is multiplied by e minus 2, we can cancel e and e. So we are left out with 2e minus 5 by e minus 2 is the required mean of the given problem. So this is how to find the mean of the given normal distribution. This is how we need to find the mean of the given probability density function. Moving on to next problem. The probability that a pen manufactured by a company will be defective is 1 by 10. If 12 such pens are manufactured, find the probability that exactly 2 will be defective, at least 1 will be defective, none of them will be defective. Note down what is given. Let us define x as, let x be the number of defective products. Let the probability of defective pen is p. So therefore p will be equal to 1 by 10, that is defective value. So which can be written as 0.1. Therefore the probability of non-defective pen is q. So that is 1 minus p. It is standard formula. Q is always equal to 1 minus p. So we are going to get q value as 0.9. So also by a given n value is equal to 12, as it is small value, we can make use of binomial distribution. So I am going with p of x as ncx p power x into q power n minus x. So now going with the first value, probability of x equal to 2, exactly 2. So n value is 12, 12 c2, p value is 0.1, 0.1 power 2 into 0.9 power 10. So which is by solving this in your calculator, we are going to get 0.230127. So next, going with probability of x greater than or equal to 2, it is given by the formula 1 minus probability of x less than or equal to 1. If we solve probability of x greater than or equal to 2, we need to find up from 2 to 12. We need to find probability of 2 to 12 instead of as it is nearest to 0, this 2 value is nearest to 0, we can go with 1 minus probability of x less than or equal to 1. So 1 minus probability of x equal to 0 plus probability of x equal to 1. Substituting x equal to 0 and x equal to 1 in the above formula, we are going to get 1 minus 12c0 0.1 power 0 0.9 power 12 plus 12c1 0.1 power 1 0.9 power 11. Simplifying that values with 1 and subtracting that with 1, we are going to get the answer as 0.341. So finally, none of them, if we go with none of them values, so probability of x is equal to 0. So put x equal to 0 directly. 12c 0, 0.1 power 0, 0.9 power 12 minus 0 is 12. So simplifying that, we are going to get the answer as 0.2824. See how much easy to solve these kinds of problems. So you need to know the concept. They can change the values, and you can they can give the problem in your examination. Just you know the concept and solve the problem. Moving on to next problem. The probability of a bad reaction from a certain injection is 0.001. Determine the chance that out of 20,000 individuals, more than 2 will be get a bad reaction. So consider the p-value. So that is defective is given by 0.001. So the number of values n is 2000. As the value is highest value here, n equal to highest, so that's why we will go with the Poisson's distribution. So let x be the number of people who will get bad reaction. So then p of x is defined as e power minus mu into mu power x divided by x factorial, and mu is given by n into p. Just multiply these two values, we are going to get mu equal to 2. Substitute mu equal to 2 in the above expression, we are going to get p of x as what? E power minus 2 into 2 power x divided by x factorial. Then go with probability of x greater than 2, we need to find. So which is given by 1 minus probability of x less than or equal to 2, as 2 is nearest to 0, as it is far from the value given. So therefore we can go with 1 minus probability of x less than or equal to 2. So which is 1 minus probability of x equal to 0 plus probability of x equal to 1 plus probability of x equal to 2. So simplifying this by substituting in the above expression, so in this expression, put x equal to 0, put x equal to 1, put x equal to 2, we are going to get this values. As e power minus 2 is constant, just put 2 power 0 by 0 factorial, 2 power 1 by 1 factorial, 2 power 2 by 2 factorial. Simplifying that part, I am going to get the required answer as 0.3233 is the required answer. This is how to solve the problems of probability distribution problems. So if you have any doubts, you can put a comment, and if you like this video, kindly do subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also do share this video with your friends. It may be helpful for someone else, and don't forget to press like button. I thank you all for watching this video.